So as Simon mentioned, I'll be talking about how we've gone about building out an ecosystem of interoperable digital business twins using our Decisio platform. So a quick introduction, I'm Michael Avant-Smith. I lead our decarbonisation and growth propositions at BMA. So maybe just as a bit of background, BMA started out as a tech-enabled consultancy specializing in mathematical optimization about 10 years ago. We focused on one-off projects with use cases such as asset and investment planning, risk and resilience, energy transition, technology innovation, management, and resource optimization. And after a few years, we realized that we had actually built out a set of tools that could be pulled together as part of a broader platform to support our customers with a more enduring planning capability that supported whole systems modeling and adaptive planning, and just as importantly, supported multi-stakeholder environments where you had a variety of different people at different levels or even different entities involved in that process. So for the last 5 years, we've been licensing Decisio as a platform and a range of applications that we license as part of that to the customer base, and I'll talk a bit about that customer base at the end. But in short, we help our customers navigate a profitable transition to resilient, low-carbon business models using our proven AI-assisted decision-making in the form of the Decisio platform or Decisio processor. So what's inside Decisio? So we've combined a number of technologies, methodologies, and governance capabilities into the single platform that has a single interface, is cloud-based and easily accessible, and provides both the technology as well as the approach and governance to make critical decisions for the organizations, our customers. Central to that is the digital business twin. Now, importantly, the digital business twin is for us, takes a sort of top-down view or outside-in view. So we're very much focused on and financial performance, whether that's P&L, balance sheet, or cash flow, as well as the regulatory or policy environment in which the business operates, but with the connectivity back into operations and into assets at the level required to get and make connected decisions. We've chosen to focus on this ecosystem of sectors that we think are going to make the biggest contribution towards the decarbonisation of the UK's economy, but broader global economy. So that's really sort of depicted up on screen. We started in the water and wastewater space, built up a very good customer base there that then drew us into bioresources or waste to energy, so producing biogas from various organic waste streams. That led us introduced us to customers in the gas transmission and distribution space, who then asked us to help with some challenges around hydrogen transition or transition to the hydrogen economy. That in turn led us into or extended our work into renewables and into the end-to-end electricity value chain. And then we realized that we needed to add additional value chains on top of that, looking at energy storage, carbon capture, use and storage, as well as things like green ammonia, which is in the broader chemical space. And then the final piece of the puzzle is the supply chain of critical metals and minerals that are used to fuel the green economy. So things like the components or metals and minerals that go into electrolyzers for green hydrogen or into battery storage. The value chains are for us are central to defining or setting up a digital business twin because they provide that business context. Now, those can consider an end-to-end value chain like water, so everything from source to sea and everything in between, or they can consist of a very detailed part of that end-to-end value chain, for example, leakage and looking at leakage reduction. But we have predefined value chains covering the complete ecosystem that I discussed, whether that's the electricity value chain or comprehensive multi-vector value chain. And that's the starting point for us defining our digital business twin. With the value chain, we're then able to identify customer pain points, which we then translate into what we call a decision framework that sets out the decisions to be made or questions to be answered as well as the context in terms of the time frame of those decisions. So whether they're strategic, tactical, or operational. And a big part of what we're looking to do is nest those together. So we have feedback loops between decisions that are made around strategic decisions. What is the implication of tactical and operational decisions on that? And are they actually reinforcing, or are they diverging and need to get back on track? So in summary, the digital business twin for us provides business context, so the value chain and that decision framework, and that provides the connectivity into the technical components, the common data model that supports the value chain, and the AI components that support the actual decision making. And those could be a range of models, whether those are predictive models, prescriptive models, or true sort of generative AI. I mentioned at the start that we focus on this connectivity between financials, operations, and assets. That is critically important because it allows you to take a holistic view of the organization and understand the implications of specific decisions around each one of those, and the feedback into the rest of the model. And the financial capabilities, being able to set financial objectives or constraints along with operational constraints, is a key differentiator for us. I mentioned the interoperability at the start and the value chains. Now, those value chains are connected. What that effectively means is we have a number of digital twins that all sit side by side and can all leverage off each other, so they can understand the input data into each of those business twins as well as the results. So effectively allows you to build this ecosystem of these interoperable digital twins that each feed off each other and allow you to make better and faster decisions. This all ends up as a highly scalable platform in the form of Decisio, which is a big part of what we provide, and demystifying some of these things so that they're easily accessible to a range of users, that they are transparent and data-driven throughout. And the result of that is quite simply to support better, faster, and more connected decision-making. And I suppose to sum it up is the proof is in the pudding here, and what we've done is what we have is now this ecosystem of customers across that ecosystem that I've described, all using one or more of these digital twins to answer specific questions and challenges that they have in their organization. So you'll see a range of different customers covering water, covering energy. And what we're looking to do now is effectively continue to build out with our existing customers so that we get greater coverage of those end-to-end value chains where they operate, as well as obviously looking for new customers to add to that process. So hopefully that provides a bit of an overview in terms of what we do and how we do it. But thanks for your time, and I look forward to some follow-up questions.